Ever wondered why some of the wealthiest people dress like they are broke? Is it a fashion statement, a financial strategy, or something else entirely? Well, we'll find out in today's video, where we'll explore 10 reasons why the rich look poor. Stay tuned as we uncover the surprising habits and mindsets that keep billionaires looking modest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Number 1. Minimalism and Simplicity. As surprising as it may sound, the truth is that a lot of extremely wealthy individuals like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and many others out there prefer living a minimalist lifestyle. Even though many of them can afford the lavish life that common folk dream of, they eat, play, and spend like your average salary earner. If you're familiar with Steve Jobs and his iconic turtlenecks, then you should know that he does not put in too much effort when dressing. If you ever saw him on the street, you had probably have no idea that you were looking at the CEO of Apple. But why else do the rich often shun flashy appearances? Let's move on to the next reason. Number 2. Financial security over appearance. Charles Jaffa says, "It's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending habits. Trying to keep up with the latest goodies in the market will only make you spend ridiculous amounts of money on the irrelevant. And rich people understand that your expenditure can easily become more than your income if care is not taken. Designer clothes and the latest cars are pretty great, but they are flashy." On the other hand, the wealthy prioritize financial security and investments which will make them money in the long run over any flashy appearance. Avoiding extravagant displays can also help the rich in another crucial way, as it helps them stay under the radar. Let's talk about that. Number 3. Avoiding unwanted attention. There's one thing that flashy and expensive living will always bring with it, and that is unwanted attention. People start sticking their noses into your business once you put yourself out there, and once that happens, you become more vulnerable. Dressing modestly can help you avoid being targeted for theft or scams. Besides that, when you decide to flaunt your wealth, friends and family members who are not doing so well start to see you as another source of money. And once you start giving out your money, some of them might become dependent on you. Staying low-key also ties into another important aspect you should know about making sustainable and ethical fashion choices. Number 4. Sustainable and ethical choices. The rich guys out there clearly have nothing to prove, so they dress in whatever they find comfortable, and they don't do it to impress anyone. For many of them, these comfortable clothes are often simple and timeless. A great example of someone who lives like this is Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook. Zuckerberg mostly wears a gray t-shirt and denim jeans. You should know that many of these successful individuals did not come from much. They had to build their empires from nothing, so they were not used to spending a bucket load of money on clothes. Choosing sustainability often means embracing simplicity, but it's also about understanding the true value of money. Keep watching to learn how. Number 5. Value of money and frugality. Working hard to make your own money helps you understand just how valuable it is. After doing multiple jobs in a month, you definitely won't want to waste your salary on unnecessary luxuries. The same thing applies to rich people who worked their way to the top. Over the years, rich people develop frugal habits, and it helps them manage their business. Warren Buffett started saving his money when he was just a child, and the money grew by compound interest, making him one of the richest men in the world. Speaking of value, what about comfort and practicality? That's another big reason. Number 6. Comfort and practicality. Do you know why designer bags, clothes, and shoes are so expensive? Because of the brand's name. Take that out and you have a regular accessory. Once you prioritize your comfort, you'll only be concerned about the value the product gives and not the brand designer's identity. If there's a cheaper alternative that offers the same value, use it instead. People who have stayed rich for years know this. Only practical and reasonable plans can help you generate wealth. Living below your means is necessary. Comfort is key, but did you know that sometimes the wealth of the rich is just not visible at all? Number 7. Wealth is not always visible. True wealth is not always displayed through material possessions. Many rich people don't look very wealthy because it's not visible. You'll probably never know they are making millions until you ask them. You might be wondering, so what do the rich do with their money? The rich don't store all that money in their houses. Rather, they use the money to buy stocks, put the money into investments, and even buy assets. They do all of this because they have long-term goals. Remember our video on how to build generational wealth? Well, you can't do that if you're not ready to delay gratification. This leads us to cultural influences, how social norms can affect the way rich people look. Number 8. Social and cultural norms. While Western culture praises the wealthy who are bold enough to flaunt their assets, showing off your wealth is frowned upon in some other parts of the world. For example, the Middle East has a lot of rich men living there, especially in Dubai. However, many of these rich guys wear thobes, which are mainly worn to protect the men from heat, but over time it has become a part of their culture, even though it's not forbidden to wear anything else. In that kind of environment, flaunting big and expensive chains on your neck will just make you look silly. But beyond cultural norms, the wealthy are often laser-focused on their goals and achievements. Number 9. Focus on goals and achievements. Successful individuals focus on their goals rather than appearances. Someone busy all day honestly does not have all the time in the world to pick out the best clothes. But don't they enjoy luxury? Of course they do. Who does not? But it's very minimal and might only be when the occasion requires it. Robert Schiller says, "Finance is not merely about making money. It's about achieving our deep goals and protecting the fruits of our labor." Trying to impress the people who see you is a sign of insecurity. There are things which are more important than making appearances. The sooner you learn that, the better. Before we come to the end of today's video, let's talk about how the rich avoid the pressures of looking wealthy. Number 10. Avoiding peer pressure. Changing your wardrobe and other aspects of your lifestyle just to fit into another class of society is not a great idea. It might seem feasible at first, but after a while, you won't be able to keep up any longer. Imagine getting uncomfortable every time you and your friends want to go out and have a drink because you know you can't afford most of the things they serve at high-class restaurants. The rich never do this. Instead of making themselves miserable, they find a healthy friend group that has members with similar goals and ambitions. With this, everyone in the group grows financially and there is no pressure. And that's a wrap. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We would love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below on which reason surprised you the most. And if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more content like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.